I'm so very sorry for that. But VexX Gaming eSports is going live. First round versus Global Gaming eSports. And as you guys can see, Vex was able to win that knife round, so they got to pick their side. They picked CT side first. Oh, almost just butchered it right there with T side. And Fox opens it up. 2 kills already. We were following the Schaefer cam as he's trying to work his way through apartments. Looking like he's going to try and get the flank off here. And once again, Fox with another kill, taking down mainline. Already only Kloss and Schaefer left alive. And they're going to try and work together to try and get out of that mid. They barely make it out of there. Not enough. Janor is able to take down Kloss. So now we're going to go back to the Schaefer cam. But he's going to be getting flanked. And he's going to try and fight all that he can. Turns around. Fox is right there, very low. Schaefer's got to switch pistols, getting flanked. Natu ends up eventually taking him down, and that will be a first round for VexX Gaming eSports.
Yeah, really slick shots from Fox opening up that round. Ended up with a 3K and tried to knife Schaefer. It was Schaefer, right, in the apartments right there. Reason why I got caught so off guard is because he was pulling out his huntsman, but at the end of the day, it didn't matter because Schaefer just turned around and shot him square in the face. One thing that makes Fox so dangerous is not only is he the IGL for his team, he's a very active IGL. He's calling pretty much at all times during the round, and but he's also a really good fragger. And a lot of times, what people say is that an IGL doesn't have to frag or isn't always in a position to frag because they should be more concerned with setting up plays. But having an in-game leader that can do the fragging themselves and lead a team is just dangerous.
Yes, as we get into round 2 here, you can see Vex is just on the steamroller. Schaefer finally gets a kill, or gets a kill that round. Only terrorist to grab one. That's going to be a 2K for Natu. We got to see him jump with that Bison land in the moto in mid, or the mid pit, excuse me, and lands in there with the Bison, tears it apart, and that's going to be a second round for Vex.
Yeah, just continuing to work their way through the pistol rounds. Fox, the only player to go down that round, once again to Schaefer, the only terrorist with frags thus far. Lost the M4, but it was recovered by a teammate, so yeah, all is well that ends well.
And we're going to see an aggressive push here from Fox. He's going to be down. Mainline's going to cut right across in front of him. Can he get the damage off? Mainline will dink him, but Fox is eventually able to take down Schaefer and Mainline. There's Janor taking down Haunt. Easy PK answers, though. Same with Kloss before Kloss gets traded out. 1 left alive. Easy PK goes down to Janor in the mid. That's going to be a 2K for Janor, a 2K for Fox, and we will be going into the all-important first buy round.
Yeah, the very important first buy round. VexX Gaming has been playing a really aggressive CT setup thus far, especially that round, having Fox pushing up to bench and having the banana players down at car ready to fight. So it'll be interesting to see if they opt to keep that up or if they're going to be sticking to a more passive setup when they know the other team is going to have guns. Right now, Fox is actually going to be pushing car with an off, but no, the flash is going to force him to fall off.
Oh, right there in mid, we caught Red for a second, taking down Easy PK with an M4 headshot. So this is round number 4. VexX Gaming has won the first 3. They got that pistol, and then subsequently after that, they won the next 2 because they did have the gun advantage, upgrading to the SMGs and then holding it down on the 3rd round. So this will be very important here, but Global Gaming eSports is already down a player, and they've evened it out. Haunt was able to make the peek over there towards jungle, get the AK headshot on Fox to take him out of this. So now it's going to be a 4-on-4, and we're going to see the bomb rotate back down mid. Oh, man, Schaefer gets caught right there. Schaefer gets caught from behind. He worked his way up mid and got into the connector arch area, and then Red just had a feeling and lurked over in that direction and caught him from behind. So it looked like they were going to set up. They are setting up for the B-take here. Schaefer was going to be the guy wrapping through the CT spawn to try and cut that rotate and get the guy in spawn so they could take B from 2 angles, but it didn't work out. He gets caught from behind, and now we're going to have Haunt, Mainline, and Kloss trying to push their way into B. They've smoked off Spools a little bit. There's a big seam there. Kloss, you got to check that emo. He does a little too late. Mameen was all over it. Haunt quickly trades him out, though, and it's going to be a 2 versus 3. Bomb will get planted. Haunt's barely going to get this down before the smoke dissipates. Oh, he almost got spotted right there by Natu, but they do get the bomb down, so we have Haunt over there in emo. At the new box is going to be Mainline, so if anyone can hold down this 3-man or prevent the 3-man retake, it'll be these 2 guys right here. Let's see if they can do it. Natu down. Haunt trades out Red. Here comes the push from Natu, and he gets a nice big 2K at the end of that round. Goes for the defuse. Plenty of time left to get it. 2K for Red, 2K for Natu, and Vex is perfect thus far.
Yeah, Natu did a really good job of realizing after Mamin died in the site, realizing that his teammates weren't exactly right behind him, and he wasn't in a position where he could have tried to stop the plan or fight it out during the plan. So he sat back in construction, waited for his team to rotate. I'm sure communicated effectively, and that's why they were able to make that retake happen, a real easy retake for them. I'm still a little hung up on Schaefer getting shot in the back in the arches. I'm not sure how he was able to creep up there and both simultaneously have Red know he was there, and also not have any cover himself. Not really sure exactly how that happened, but that's the kind of thing that I don't know if there's a communication error or he thought he eluded all of the CTs, but either way, kind of a blunder from Schaefer.
So round number 5 is live right now. As you can see, Global Gaming Esports is down by 4 rounds, but they do have AKs and some head armor here. They're trying to get this win on this round. Otherwise, they will be forced into a save. They're going to smoke right mid. They're going to work up through the smoke, catch a nade at the end of that. I believe that was Haunt who caught the brunt of that nade. Fox is going to be inside with an op, partially blind from a flashbang, and the terrorists are still trying to decide if they're going to try and work. Ooh, Fox is able to take down EasyPK, who is doing that stuttering peek. There's Red in the boiler room. Can Kloss take him down? No, not able to. Still upstairs is going to be Schaefer. He gets one, quickly traded out by Red. Red's got a 2K into the round, and Haunt's going to work in with the bomb, get it planted. So once again, we're going to have Haunt and Mainline trying to prevent the 3-man retake. Mainline's got to peek out versus Mamin. His teammate from AVGL yesterday is able to get the kill on him. Mainline down very, very low, though. Here goes Natu. Natu is able to take down Mainline. Haunt peeks out, is able to grab him. He now knows that Red is going to be pushing. They're both low. Red with 12 HP. Haunt only with 7. He's got to hurry and get there because Red is just going to stick this defuse, and he will have time. He completely stuck it, and he wins. Haunt thought it was a fake. Didn't work out. VexX Gaming will grab a 5th unanswered round.
Wow, really slick play from Red there, sticking the defuse. I mean, there's that old mantra, I guess, pros don't fake, and I know that's like a lot of people hate that because obviously faking is such an important part of playing the CT side, but it was really, really gutsy, and it paid off big time. Red just sticking the defuse, not a care in the world, knowing Haunt wouldn't peek him, and I'm sure that one disappointed.
Haunt hardly had time to even get there anyways. He heard him running around the corner, so he knew exactly where he was, and by that time he's down to 3 seconds. Yeah. Haunt didn't have time to get around the corner enough anyways. I don't think he could have prevented it from happening even if he continued to sprint. But it's going to be a split up the mid. 3 players are going to try and take the truck side. Mainline's already gone. Oh my goodness, the close down. Janor and Red shut it down. Only 1 player left alive. That's going to be Schaefer. Let's go up to his cam and see what he can make happen with that AK-47 Vulcan in his hand. Bomb will be down truck side over there on the side of A. 3 counter-terrorists are very close. Actually, no, only 2 now. One's inside, one's going to be in the pit. The other guy is going to rotate to the arch and try and cover that. I wonder if that foot slip was heard right there by Natu. He is backing up like he heard the foot slip and watching the angle. He definitely heard it. So he knows exactly where Schaefer is. The rest of the team now knows. Gunfight ensues. Natu is able to win. That's 6-0 in favor of Vex, with Natu having a 2K and Janor having one of his own.
For the most part, Global Gaming hasn't had too much trouble getting to the site and getting the bomb down. The main problem is that they're losing the early gun battles in the round, and they're almost always down a man. Right off the bat, it seems like each round pretty much always starts with a 5v4 in favor of VexX Gaming. For the most part, they've been able to bring that back, bring it down to a 4v4. But they're losing the individual gun battles. They're going into these retake and take situations pretty much always a man down. So they just need to tighten that up and make their early engagements count.
That is going to be a push up. Banana, they're able to take it. Kloss gets taken down by Red. So now there's only going to be 3 terrorists alive. 2 are actually in the B side defending. Red is going to be your close player already into construction. Janor just takes down Schaefer, who is trying to get the flank off. Now Haunt by himself on the banana. He's going to try and use the C. He gets out CC'd by Fox. So now Mainline 1v2 trying to defend. 1 versus 1 now. Fox knows exactly where he is, and Mainline's going to try and peek out. Fox is going to throw that fire to force Mainline out to the right and then try and op him, but Mainline wins the battle, and that's a big 3K for him, and that essentially gives Global Gaming Esports their first round.
Yeah, not only did they get their first round, but they got their first round off of an eco, which is really surprising. You'd think they struggled a bit with rifles, but the aggressive playstyle with pistols in their hands paid off. I wonder if they're going to take note of that and start to play a little more aggressively with rifles in their hands. Maybe not peek mid so much, get in the face of the banana and the apartments players. That's what I would do for them, or if I were them, because trying to duke it out in middle hasn't really been working.
And what we're going to see here from Global Gaming Esports, so they're going to send 2 players up to banana. Bomb is going to sit in mid. And then we're going to have 2 players working the apartments. Right now, your 2 players working the apartments is going to be Easy PK. And then I believe that's mainline. Yes, mainline's over there. Easy PK takes a peek out to the right, looking at tennis side. But Fox is over there on jungle, shooting down towards mid. They know somebody's in boiler. Mainline has made some noise also, so they know there are people in the apartments right now. And Red almost just takes apart, I believe that was Easy PK on the peak right there. Easy PK only takes 6 damage, though, and is able to get away from that. And we're still into round 8. Score 6-1. VexX Gaming with the lead, but Global Gaming trying to work their way up mid. 3 players now on the tennis side of mid. Bomb is going to be there. That's going to be 4 players trying to work up mid. Bomb included, 1 player over there at the banana. That's going to be Schaefer. Schaefer is looking to be your dedicated flank guy right now. He's going to be the one trying to wrap around, make some noise. No, he's going to commit and go back after the Easy PK pick over there at the B, or at the A bomb site. And that is all of the A players down. Janors goes down. There's Fox. Kloss gets him. That's going to be a 2K for Easy PK, and that will be a bid into the A bomb site. Bomb goes down. Now it's going to be a 5 versus 2 hold here. 1 CT has already ran his way into T-spawn. That's going to be Natu. Mamin is going to be the close one, and Mamin looks like he's going to try and hunt for a rifle here. He picks up the rifle. He's going to get out of there. Now that he has that rifle, he will go save, and Global Gaming Esports will pick up their 2nd round.
That round, VexX Gaming responded, I think, appropriately to how GGE was playing a slightly more passive in the mid, and even in B, they were playing guys behind boxes. A lot of it was because Mamin had a pistol, but either way, I think they expected a really aggressive play from Global Gaming, and it was a pretty aggressive play. They got right up in the face of the players in mid. We're looking around for picks, and this time they just found the picks. They were able to win those individual gun battles. So if they just keep the accuracy up and make sure they have their economy stable enough to keep rifles on all their players, I think they're not quite out of the game yet, but I'm sure VexX Gaming is not going to give up easily. And this round, we're even going to see a shotgun on Janor, who is unable to afford a proper rifle.
So that's going to be 1 swag 7, 3 M4s, all 3 silenced, and then a CZ75 on red. And already we're going to see Janor, and he gets the swag kill, going for the 2nd. Can he make it happen? Easy PK's right there, and he does. So the swag pays dividends there, getting him 2 kills and a grip of money. Oh, Fox almost just killed Janor right there.
I think he missed.
Almost just tore his teammate's face apart. Janor was down to 80. He did fire 2 shots. If both of those would have hit in the face, he would have been pretty tore back from that. Now Red going against Kloss. Kloss gets his face tore up. Red is able to make that shot happen. Now all we have left alive is going to be Haunt and Schaefer, and Op on Schaefer and an AK in the hands of Haunt, and they're going to try and work their way towards Banana right now. Haunt working up very, very slowly here. Schaefer back in mid, trying to see if somebody's going to get aggressive and he can get a pick. Maybe try and see if they can force one of these players out of the B bomb site on the rotate. And Haunt looks like he's just pretty much going to commit to seeing if they can get B, if Schaefer's able to get a pick here and force that rotate. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Haunt's going to kind of drop back. Schaefer is still going to try and see if he can get a pick. And it looks like Haunt is going to rotate his way back to A. So there's going to be a 2 versus 2 battle here if they hurry. Now it's going to be a 2 versus 1. And back into a 2v2 as one of the CT players has now made it. That's going to be Fox. He absolutely terrorizes Haunt right there. 10 seconds left. 11. Time is running out. Schaefer needs to get 2 more kills to win this round. He's just going to go for it with the bomb. Now he's in range of losing his op right here. No time left on the board. He's got to try and run away. He's going to be getting flanked up mid. Mamin is right there. Pulls out his gun. Schaefer sees him. Too little, too late. Schaefer will go down. Doesn't get to save the op. And VexX is now up 7-2.
Getting killed after time is definitely not what Schaefer wanted, but luckily for him, their economy is in decent shape. They are going to be able to afford rifles across the board and an op for himself, so that's not a big deal. The player to watch that round was absolutely Janor with the shotgun, making it work in apartments. I mean, I don't even know if you can commentate on Swag 7 play. It kind of just happens. But this round, we're going to see Fox bringing that op to B once again. Last time he didn't really get to use it.
Schaefer in mid, though, opens up the round, getting a big frag on red to open up middle. But what we're seeing here from Global Gaming Esports is just going to sit back. They're basically just playing that pick and roll right now. 2 players on the banana for the push. 2 players in mid. Schaefer's going to be your main mid player, though, trying to get some op shots off because he does have that rifle. And then your number 8, who I do believe is mainline, is now working up. He worked all the way from alt mid to mid, so we have Schaefer and mainline trying to work up mid, trying to see. They got a little smoke going there, and they're going to peek over towards Tennis, trying to see if they can get that player in pit to peek. That's going to be Janor, and this has officially pulled 3 CTs over into A. One's going to be the close rotate into the archway, though, and especially if Schaefer and mainline can get a frag here. Mainline's inside the site, takes down Fox, peeks over, takes down Janor, and that should be able to pull. No, everybody on T side will rotate. They rotate over to A, as they should know there's only one at each site now. Might as well go where they already have the numbers. Mameen trying to rotate down the banana. He's going to push through the smoke. Kloss is right there. Kloss tears him apart. Only 1 CT left alive. Let's go over to Natsu's perspective. And it doesn't look like he's... he might actually go for this. If he can get an early pick on mainline, he does get mainline. Can he get Easy PK, who's right there around the corner? He's got to reload. Pulls out his pistol. Easy PK spring. Natu switches to an AK now. Schaefer's going to be watching that library, though. He gets legged, and now he's completely pinched and in a bad position. It's going to be a hard save for him to try and get here, and that nade's going to do it. That will be 7-3 in favor of VexX Gaming Esports now.
Initially, I thought the aggression from Global Gaming was going to be what was winning them the rounds, but it seems like whenever VexX Gaming is playing that passive setup, they just lose. I think they're just not there to force those early engagements that they were winning so much. They were winning so much earlier on in the game. So even goofy strats like buying a shotgun and pushing the shotgun through apartments, I think will pay off for VexX Gaming moving forward, just because they'll be forcing the engagements early and on their own terms. And this round, they're going to be doing a 4-man stack on B, leaving Fox alone in the A apartments.
So that's going to be Haunt opening up the round. This will be round 11. Haunt got that opening frag right there on red to take him down. We're going to see an echoing VexX Gaming Esports, though. They had 4 players at Banana, or actually 3 players in B. 1 was on Banana, pushed a little bit. He got taken down by Haunt. Mainline is able to take down the only player near A. And Global Gaming Esports is loading up to go banana, so we will see a gun battle here, except it will be rifles versus pistols. And this stack from VexX Gaming might work out here if they can get a couple early kills, possibly grab themselves a gun. Here comes the smoke. Mameen is the first one spotted. He's still using the CZ. He can't take Haunt down, and Natu is just hiding. He's going to try and get a flank off. He does get Haunt. He's going to try and go into the new box. It works. He gets 1 pick. Mainline quickly on the trade. Janor, last one left, jumps through the smoke, gets taken down at the end of the round. Haunt with a 2K. Mainline with a 2K. Natu, the only player on CT side VexX Gaming to get a frag that round. Score will be 7-4.
Yeah, that was just standard anti-eco play from Global Gaming, spreading out across the map effectively, making sure that they weren't getting rushed anywhere, and if they were far back enough and close enough together where their frags would get traded off. So just solid anti-eco play from Global Gaming, as we're seeing guns up for both teams, but not so many great guns for VexX Gaming, as they have 3 FAMASs.
The FAMAS battle here will be hard against those AKs that we're seeing on Global Gaming Esports, including the op with Schaefer. Haunt is able to get an opening frag to take down Natu. Kloss eventually takes down Mameen, excuse me. I was just staring at Haunt just run directly into his teammate and not be able to get past him. But that is an opener into B. They get the bomb planted here, and they are all set up and ready now. And what we're going to see here is Janor, Fox, and Red going to go on to the save. Janor and Fox will save FAMAS's. Red will be saving that M4 so they can live to fight another day. Score will be 7-5 at the end of this. And Global Gaming Esports does have a chance to try and win this half still. It would only be an 8-7 if they win out from here on, but they could keep it very, very tight.
Absolutely. If they can somehow come back and win the half, I think that would be really solid for them. I mean, CT side is just the easier side of this map, and I think VexX Gaming typically has a good CT side setup, so I'm not sure if I would expect that to happen. But, who knows? It's definitely possible, especially since their economy is really in limbo right now. Now they have upgraded themselves, or I guess side-graded themselves to 4 FAMASs this round, as opposed to losing that last round and just having to save one. I guess that's better than just losing and saving. But when you have when you lose a round and then you're forced on a save, at the very least you kind of get that reset. You're like, okay, we're just gonna save this one. We'll be able to fully buy up the next time we have guns, and then we'll be able to bring the heat. But because they saved those 3 guns, they're putting themselves in a position where they are perpetually in this half buy cycle until they all die, essentially. So they either need to win or all die if they want to get out of this cycle.
This will be round at number 13. Global Gaming Esports has brought this back within 2 rounds after Vex took an early lead there. I believe Vex had, what, 5 unanswered rounds before Global Gaming got their first one. And then after that, Global Gaming has been on a complete run here. As you can see, Vex economy extremely hurt right now. And as Later was talking about, their economy is rough. They had to do basically a half buy right now. If they can't win this, it will be a full save, and that's going to burn them big time.
Yeah, it absolutely is going to burn them. Oh, Schaefer, you see the okay, there you go. Definitely saw him taking down Red in our side with that off.
Red was the player with the M4, so now all we see is 4 FAMASas. Let's go to Janor. Janor's going to be the player in the apartments. He's going to be the one directly above these T's. They haven't cleared it out yet. He's worried about looking to his side. Nobody is coming through the apartment yet. He's going to peek out. Almost gets a planner, but cover. Easy PK on the cover. Takes him down from the graveyard, and at this point, Vex, with only 3 FAMASas, Fox evens it out a little bit here. It's going to be a 4 versus 3. Natu is close. His teammate Momina is right there, and Fox working up the mid, but Klaus is going to be able to just take down Fox right there. Boom, there goes Fox, and Schaefer with the op takes down Natu, so only Momine left alive. Let's see if he can do anything. He does have a FAMAS. He's not going to be going for it. He's going to try and eco himself, or grab himself an AK and save it, and I don't think the AK fell off the ledge, did it? It's still up top. But it might blow off.
I think
there
it just got launched. Or was that a nade? I'm not sure. I think that was a nade. Either way, saving 1 rifle is better than nothing. For the love of God, VexX Gaming, please do not buy up around that FAMAS. Please don't.
Around the FAMAS.
Another half buy would be really rough. I don't think it's going to happen, which is pretty good. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be buying up some CZs, a Deagle on Fox, and a 5.7. So, okay, that's not terrible. They will be able to re-regulate their economy going into the last round. Man, that was a really... I guess they had to do it because they had those 3 rifles saved, but it really messed up their economy. It put them in a position where they haven't really been able to fight back for the past 3 rounds straight. That they pretty much threw it away, whereas if they had just lost that initial round, it would have only been 2 rounds. So, that's Counter-Strike. That's just how the money game goes.
Let's see what's going on in your 14th round. Already we've lost Fox, and this is looking like the tie-up is going to happen here unless VexX Gaming Esports can come up with a huge eco. Mamine is in position with the FAMAS. Klaus is right there in the smoke, but they back out of it smartly. Mainline, or no, excuse me, that's Klaus and Haunt back out of that very, very smartly. Get away from that. Mainline gets a frag at the other side. Easy PK also gets one. That's going to open up the A bomb site. Bomb has already rotated off Banana. It's 4 versus 2 now. Mamine does have the FAMAS. Janor with the Deagle. They got to get 2 frags very fast here to have any hopes of trying to shut this down. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen right off the bat. And Mamine is automatically just going to go save the FAMAS for the next round. Janor is going to be the player waiting in the library, trying to get a frag and steal himself a gun, as we will go towards the last round of the half. Score is going to be all tied up, and Global Gaming Esports is looking in position to try and win this half. Oh, Janor! Oh, and he gets out of there with 7 health. Oh,
wow, yeah, that was pretty slick. So right now, Vex has lost the past. That makes it the 5th round in a row they've lost, which is, you know, in and of itself an accomplishment for Global Gaming. But I'm not really sure why Mamine opted to hold on to that FAMAS. I don't even know why they just didn't go for it. They were getting max bonus money. They're going into the last round, so they have nothing to really hold on to those guns for. He's going to be dropping the FAMAS anyway. I'm not really sure what the point was in saving that, but, you know, I guess, you know, keeping $300 out of the hands of the other team, but at the end of the day, that really doesn't make a big difference. Wow, Fox hit him through the light post, I think. Yeah, he did.
Believe so. It did a ton of damage to Schaefer right there. I don't think they expected the op to be peeking. And look at this rush, though. Global Gaming Esports is just going to storm their way up. Ooh, Fox misses a shot. He's going to peek out, hit that other shot. That fire's going to land behind him. He's going to have be forced to move up. He hits another one. Oh my goodness, Fox is on fire right now. Only Easy PK left. He trades him out. Finally, Easy PK, last one left. Natu takes him down. And just like that, the hopes of Global Gaming Esports of winning that first half got stolen away by Fox with the op, and VexX Gaming will win the half 8-7.
Well, that's what happens when you force yourself to do that half buy for, like, I don't know, what was it, 3 rounds straight? They went so long without being able to have any op threat or really even a real rifle threat that they let Global Gaming pretty much run wherever they want and do whatever they want on them. So no surprise that they were able to bring that round back and put the round together once they had the guns in their hands.
So second half is about to go live right now. Global Gaming Esports switching over to CT side. And as we look at scoreboard, Mainline, the only player on Global Gaming Esports to have double-digit kills right now. On the other side for Vex, though, Natu, Fox, and Janor all over double digits. And Mamin, the hot hand at the LAN, only with 3 kills right now.
Yeah, that is really unlike him. I feel like he would never, let me try to speak English this time. He was never really in a position to frag that round. It seemed like every time he had guns and he was in a position to frag and had a good setup, a Global Gaming went A, and every time he had a pistol or was there solo a B, they seemed to go B. So yeah, I don't really. That's what I would attribute it to. But maybe Mamin's just not feeling it. Maybe he's just a LAN player. He can't play online.
Yeah, he's LAN only, not able to perform online. I highly doubt that, though, as the round is opened up with Vex that's Red taking down Schaefer. As they wrapped up mid, went through the arch and all the way through CT. They're going to try and take B now, but they're going to have Kloss and Mainline in the site. They're going to just jump into Emo. Kloss gets one. Mainline gets the other. Mainline going for a second one. Not able to make it happen. Janor gets Kloss. Red is able to take down Mainline. That's a 2K for Red. And now we have Fox watching the flank right here. And there goes Easy PK. Haunt, last one left. He does have that P2000. Can he make it happen here? This is going to be a tough battle for him to try and win. 1 versus 2, bomb planted in B. He might be able to do it if he can take down the CZ first, but Fox is going to be flanking with the CZ. Fox is right there looking for him. Haunt turns around on the reload, though. Fox will get him with the CZ, and VexX Gaming takes a 2-round lead now, 9-7.
That was the second pistol round that VexX Game was able to lock up this game, so good on them for winning really the super important rounds. Last half they were able to dodge the eco rounds from Global Gaming. It'll be interesting to see if they'll be able to do the same thing this time, but Global Gaming is going to be coming with the CZ heat. It seems like every team comes with the CZ heat after they lose a pistol round, so at this point I'm never surprised to see any ecos, so let's see what Global Gaming has.
So this will be round 17 going live here. Global Gaming Esports is looking to try and eco against Vex, who took that pistol round, and Fox is able to get down Easy PK. Then Schaefer on the trade. Fox gets taken down by the CZ, and they're laughing about it a little bit here. Fox did not want that to happen to himself, but it did. So it's 4-on-4 battle. Haunt is in position, boosted up top. He's going to be waiting to see if anybody's going to make it in sight, and it looks like it's going to be an execute up mid. Terrorists are just trying to work their way around. All 4 are there. It looks like they're going towards Arch side. Schaefer's going to back himself into the corner. Watch the truck, and they're going to go to B. Yeah, here they go. Speedway into B, and it should be getting called right now. Mainline is going to be the last defense over there. He has rotated his way back. 1 player on T side, though. That's going to be Natu. He's going to be lurking in the library for these rotates. And there's Mainline. He goes down to Mamin, and Kloss is able to trade out Red with that gun that he picked up, but Mamin trades him back out. So that's going to be a 2K for Mamin. Schaefer with a kill, Kloss with a kill. On the other side of things, bomb plant B. It will be a 2 versus 3, 2-man retake for the CTs on Global Gaming Esports. They're going to try and work up. They are going to grab that Galil, and they're just going to save the Galil. Schaefer is out of there with it. Haunt is going to be waiting. Let's see if he can get an exit frag right here. No, they don't exit that way. They're afraid of the Galil. So Haunt in a good position. If he can push in here and try and fight for a kill as they exit CT spawn, he might be able to grab one.
Yeah, maybe, but it looks like VexX Game is not going to make it easy on him. They're sliding back out of CZ range, which is intelligent. Initially, I was going to say it was lucky for Fox that he dropped the rifle in such a very easily defendable position for his teammates, as in If you get caught overextending on these eco rounds, the other team can instantly pick up that rifle. They can really, make trouble for you. But Connor had a really, Connor being Klaus, just once again to reiterate, had a really heads-up play, pushing through Banana, grabbing that rifle while VexX Gaming was flanking through Speedway. So just because of that, they were able to hold on to 2 Galil's grand total.
Yeah, Haunt was able to get that Galil at the end of the round after the bomb exploded, kind of pushed it in his direction. He was able to run up and grab that, so that's 2 Galils in their hands, which is going to help them try and eco right here, but there is a 3-round differential between the two teams as round 18 is going. Fox is able to take Schaefer down. That's 1 Galil out of the way. Easy PK looked like he was going to try and go for it. That nade might push it in the wrong direction, though. And I do believe it did push it in the wrong direction, so... Actually, no, Easy PK was able to grab it. Ooh, interesting how that happened. He was able to get that.
Slick play by him.
Wow.
Here comes the flank on Banana. I wonder if anyone's watching for it.
Ooh, doesn't look like anybody really is. Fox would be the guy that... No, he's going to execute up mid. Natu's already in the boiler. So if those Banana guys can flank now... Oh, they need to try and get the flank going now. Natu is able to take down Haunt, who's in the pit. Here's Easy PK. Last line of defense with the Galil. He goes down. And now there is players watching that main line. Gets completely blind. Fox did see his shoulder peak, so he knows for a fact there's a CT right there. Natu's all over it. Takes him out of the game. Now, Klaus or Connor is going to be your last player left alive on CT side. Global Gaming Esports as Vex gets the bomb planted. This will be 1 versus 5. Klaus is going to go and try and get himself a rifle if he can. There are a lot of AKs on the boards, 4 in total. If he can steal one of those, that would be very good for himself. He saw Natu right there. He sees him still. He's going to try and push over. Can he get the damage off? Natu goes down, but Fox is right there to cover the gun. And Klaus is going to run for it. Fox peeks out, shuts him down. So no harm, no foul there. Klaus was going to try and grab that gun no matter what, so he wouldn't have to buy this round. Doesn't work out for him. And VexX Gaming Esports up 11-7 versus Global Gaming Esports.
Yeah, a grand total of 6 rounds that they were able to pick up off of those pistol rounds. Not getting ecoed, which seems like a rarity at this point in Counter-Strike, is super important for them. They did a great job of making sure it didn't happen. Man, I was really rooting for those players on Banana to push out when they did. I don't know if there was a smoke that dissipated early for VexX Gaming, or if there was someone who was supposed to be watching it who just wasn't, but that was potentially a round changer that very easily could have gone the other way. And I'm sure they don't know about it. I'm sure Global Gaming doesn't know about it. But from our perspective, it's, wow, that eco very easily could have happened if one of those players, either, who was it, Mainline or Connor, just decided to make that gutsy peek. But unfortunately for them, they didn't.
So VexX Gaming Esports with the lead currently over Global Gaming Esports, and that's going to be Klaus who actually made the early peak right there. He gets taken down. Mainline's going to be there to try and help his teammate and shut down if that will be a B rush. Not looking like it. We're going to have 3 players on Banana. Once more towards the bottom of mid Banana with the bomb, and that is actually, let's see who that is, Mumin with the bomb. 1 player is up mid right now from alt mid, and they're going to stack up, and they're going to eventually try and set piece this for B. It looks like, yeah, they're going to try and set strat here at B. They're only going to have 1 CT in their way. Schaefer's going to rotate over there, so it might be 2. If Schaefer gets there quick enough to contest, this might be a little bit harder to take for them. There goes smokes, flashes, and fire. They get counter flash though, and once again another counter flash, and those counter flashes are so very helpful. It's going to give teammates time to try and rotate in there. Mainline in the back at the new box. He gets 1 before he gets traded out. Here comes the flank. Janor, oh my goodness, that shot was great. Very fast little twitch shot right there. Bomb will be planted. Schaefer is stuck in the construction though. Haunt is going to be working out with him, and they're just going to go and save these guns. Schaefer and Haunt will get out of there with silenced M4s and try and save as VexX Gaming Esports takes the lead at the end of this round, 12-7.
That was another round where VexX Gaming got the early pick, pretty much off the only early engagement. Fox getting that headshot on Klaus, I believe it was, by the sandbags. And that's really been how VexX Gaming has been winning rounds all game on both sides of the map, winning those really early engagements, getting those picks early on, and then from there everything kind of just spiraled out of control for Global Gaming. And Janor at the end getting a pick on Haunt, taking one of those 2 M4s out of their hands. So we're going to see 1 M4 on Schaefer and the rest of his teammates buying 5.7s and CZs to try to make the semi-buy eco round work for them. I guess it's better than full saving.
Very true, but man, Haunt got caught right there, staring at his gun, hit that F key to admire his weapon.
Too pretty.
Yeah, it looked too pretty. I believe that was the silenced, what was that, the atomic alloy he was staring at right there.
Well, that is a pretty gun.
It got him caught, though, staring at that thing. He should have went for a battle-scarred version, not so pretty to look at. But round 20 is live right now. VexX Gaming eSports, as I said, is up 12-7, and they're playing this very slow, playing the anti-eco well here. They are afraid to get up in the face of Global Gaming eSports because of those CZ75 ecos that we will see, upgraded pistols that do so much damage and can shut you down so fast, allowing the other team to grab a gun very quickly, and with that gun in their hands, they could change the tide of battle very, very fast. We saw a lot of that at the AVGL Boston LAN yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we did. Oh, was that Copper Galaxy on Cloud? Sorry, shouldn't be looking at skin. I don't think I've ever seen that skin before.
Red moves his way up, is able to take down Easy PK. Haunt is still up in the balcony, though. He's able to take down Red. Jnor takes down Haunt. And let's see, Schaefer still working his way around. Only 3 CTs left. Oh, Fox gets the flank off right there. Takes down Klaus, takes down Mainline. And now only 1 left alive. That's Schaefer. Schaefer's just going to go for the shave here. He's probably going to fight right here. Let's see if he does. He does fight 1. Gets the battle 1 on Fox. Takes a ton of damage. He's going to get out of there. But he is going to be getting hunted right now. Mameen is on his tail along with Natu, I believe. They're going for it. Mameen and Natu are going to try and hunt here. Jnor is already going to cut down. Oh, Jnor is going to get this. And he does, cuts him off at the bottom. Jnor almost loses his head, though, except for the small fact that he had head armor against that silenced M4.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. There's the importance of having head armor on T side, as if you needed a reminder. But I'm really impressed with how Jnor has been playing thus far. He's been really just a constant source of frags for his team, for his teammates rather, all game. And I wish I'm going to talk to them after the game and grill them about how much practice time they've been getting in with Jnor, or when this roster change happened, because really it seems like a seamless transition. It seems like they're playing really well with him. He's falling right in line with their system, enacting the strats well and supporting his teammates really well. So I'm really impressed with Jnor, and if he ever heard me say that, he would never let me forget it.
Now somebody will tell him to watch the VOD so he can hear it. But this is going to be round 21. VexX Gaming is up 13-7 versus Global Gaming eSports right now. And Global Gaming eSports had a good run on T-side in first half, making it an 8-7 half in favor of VexX, though. Global Gaming looked like they were going to get smashed out at the beginning of the game, but they brought it back, and they're doing well here, except for the fact that VexX is holding so very good on T-side, playing smart, shooting very, very well, and they're making their picks work for them. Global Gaming is looking to try and shut this down. Schaefer takes down Fox after Fox is able to miss a shot. Easy PK tries to fight Mameen in middle. Doesn't work out. Mameen will get the frag, and it's going to be 4-on-4 here. Haunt will still be in the pit. He's going to be completely blind now. They're going to work out. Schaefer is opping from the library, though. Gets 1 to help. Haunt is still in the pit, though. Let's go over to his perspective.
That's dangerous.
As this is appearing, Mameen is still in the site, and 1 teammate, that's Jnor, up top. Haunt in the pit, doesn't matter anymore. Mameen is going to have to get aggressive here as CTs push their way up mid, and that will be a round win for Global Gaming eSports. I do believe that's their first one on CT side, is it not?
Yeah, that was their first round, and it came off a really solid retake. Schaefer stepping up really clutch with that really tight angle op shot from library to the truck side. Pretty much, I wouldn't say, definitely would not say single-handed. I was going to say that, but that's not correct. But it was a really important factor in getting dropping the bomb, alerting his teammates that it was definitely an A take and not a fake in any way. And it's one of those picks where you can just remove a player from the game and not really put yourself in any harm. I mean, it's a pretty much impossible 1 AK shot for any terrorist to hit. So being able to use your reflexes to your advantage like that is super important. So good on Schaefer, helping his teammates out and getting the gun recovered by Connor.
So Global Gaming eSports is still down, but a little bit of life left in him. They finally got around on CT side, which hopefully will help here. Maybe the tides will shift once again like we saw in first half. They started off a little bit slow on T side, then they ended up bringing it back and getting it very close, and Easy PK. How did he not get spotted? I could have swore Nacho did not have a hand over his face, acting like he's blind, but they didn't see EasyPK, who moved his way underneath the balcony at tennis and picked up 2 players lined up. That was Red and Nacho, both down. So that's going to give the man advantage here to Global Gaming Esports as they're going to try and execute, or VexX Gaming is going to try and execute into B. Somehow Fox didn't take any damage from that fire, which he just ran directly through. That was weird.
Extinguished immediately.
Oh, did it? And then we had Kloss getting one on Fox. Trades incoming. Mainline with the hold, though. Mainline with a big 2K. EasyPK with a 2K of his own. And Global Gaming Esports is climbing back into this 13-9 VexX Gaming.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, VexX Gaming has a lot of money in the bank, and Mamin specifically had over 10K, so it's pretty cheap to be a terrorist in this game, so they're absolutely going to be able to draw for their teammates. AKs across the board, plenty of nades and Molotovs out for VexX Gaming, so they're definitely not giving up. It seemed like they had a lot of success when they were just spreading out around the map earlier on and finding picks. Wow, EasyPK, really gutsy, standing right in the doorway, taking about 33 points of damage, 34 grand total. Yeah, so if I were them, I would continue with this strategy of just spreading out, trying to find the early engagement, make a pick on their terms. But it looks like EasyPK is going to have that spray down.
He's going to get not much damage off Mamin down to 74. Natu down to 74. Actually, Mamin is down to 29 as he ate a grenade from behind. This will be round 23, and we're already in the middle of it. EasyPK down to 7 HP from that exchange, and VexX Gaming has wrapped their way through the arch side, wrapping A right now, and there goes Fox preventing the fast rotate, but Natu will get a kill on Mamin. That's a big TK right there, and only one player left alive now. Let's go over to Fox perspective. They should know that he's over near library. Mainline has an idea. Mainline rips him apart, and Haunt with the big hold in A to get that 2K for himself. Mainline gets a kill, Schaefer gets one, and that will be the round, considering there was a TK that helped them out quite a bit there.
Yeah, that was a super, well, clutch or unclutch, depends which perspective you're looking at. TK for Natu there, who also kind of dropped the ball a little bit, getting killed immediately after planting by the guy in Graveyard. It's, you know, not a big deal that he died. I mean, there's no way you could have known that the guy was in Graveyard, but his teammate that was there to support him on truck side had no idea where Natu got killed from. And it could have been one of those cases where even Natu didn't know where he got killed from, but it seemed like they were kind of making eye contact with each other when Natu went down. So the communication should be tightened up a little bit by VexX Gaming, because that Graveyard guy got a lot more traction than he really should have from that position.
This will be round 24 that we're in the midst of right now. Global Gaming Esports has battled all the way back to bring this within 3. Vex is still up, though, that 13-10 scoreboard, and Global Gaming is clawing their way back like we saw in first half. Vex off to an early lead. Global Gaming starting to catch up a little bit here, but Vex is slowing it down. They are all pushed up. 2 are going to be in the apartments, 2 are alt mid, and then 1 player is on the banana making a bunch of noise. And I wonder if this will pull a rotate, and it looks like we are going to have a rotate. Haunt is working his way over there. He is going to go into CT spawn and be the fast rotator right there at the back of the archway, and he's not going to commit to this. They should know by now. That's essentially just a pure fake over there.
Oh,
but that smoke.
Fox clearly putting time in the practice. I'm sure that's just going to cement the rotate from who's that? Haunt. Yeah, wow, he's fully committing to it. He's actually, wow, look at where that landed. That was a really good smoke by Janor, Fox, really creative.
Oh my goodness, EasyPK gets 2, stays alive somehow. Then finally Mainline goes down. Schaefer is there to close it out as Red was finally able to trade out EasyPK. EasyPK picked up 2 of those. Schaefer on the fast rotate takes down 2 more, and that leaves only Natu left. They left very little time left on the clock for them to try and gunfight with right there, but Natu will get the flake off, take Haunt down, and he will save his Galil. But man, EasyPK in the smoke at porch doing so well, even half blind.
Yeah, that was really clutch, and the support from the op in Schaefer pretty much secured that hold. I'm surprised that VexX Gaming hasn't really caught on to what EasyPK is doing, because he has literally played the same spot every round, I think, or sometimes he'll slide away a little bit, but each time they've had an A take, he's been under that porch, just doing as much damage as he can. He's been really successful at it, so VexX Gaming, look up a little bit, take some notes.
And that looks like a blown-up strat there from VexX Gaming eSports as round 25 gotten live. And it looks like they're going to try and put all 5 men alive up the banana. Doesn't work out for them. Counter flashes and smokes completely shut them down. Mainline dropping that nade right there. It does hit Fox. That was a good nade right there. If it would have been a little bit more to the right, it probably would have landed on top of the car and done maximum damage to Fox. But they still have 4 players on the banana set up, and it looks like they will be trying to do a set strat here for B. And man, those smokes! Did you see where that one came from?
No, unfortunately I wasn't watching it.
I do believe that came from, who was that over there? Is that Schaefer? Yeah, Schaefer over there near Archway. It came from that direction, threw that over the arch, lands perfectly to shut down any push that's coming right now, leaves them with very little time. Vex is going for it. Teamwork right here. Oh my goodness, Mameen with the CZ75 though, last one left alive. He does have an M4. He gets caught with no bullets in the gun. And Schaefer is able to clean up, but that will be a 2K for Connor to close that round down, and VexX Gaming's lead has shrunk to only 1 round now.
Yeah, this is pretty much an exact mirror image of what we saw in the first half, but wow, yeah, it's really unfortunate for VexX Gaming. I mean, they got caught with, what, 2 bullets in that gun?
I believe Han was down to 4 HP at the end of that exchange, too.
Oh, man,
One
so yeah,
more bullet.
Really, yeah, he caught a dink right off the bat with the few bullets that Mameen had, so really he came so close to being able to get the bomb down and potentially make a play out of it. But either way, it was an eco round, so I'm sure they're not too upset about it. I'm sure that only amped them up a little bit. We're going to see rifles across the board as Klaus takes down Red, and an AWP on Fox that we saw him work really effectively in the first half. I don't think we've seen one on him T-side yet, have we?
I don't think so. I think this would be the first round that Fox is using it on T-side anyways. I know he was using it when they were on CT.
Yeah, so let's see if he can find a pick here. He's about to go up against Schaefer, but no, the mid-smoke is going to deter him.
The timing is so good on these counter smokes and flashes from Global Gaming eSports. It's pretty nutty how well they're able to get those timed, and they're almost perfect every time. It's awesome seeing those like that. But we're gonna see Vex 1 player down versus 5 strength Global Gaming eSports right now, and they're just kind of waiting here. Look at Mainline in that corner, just looking to see if somebody's gonna peek their head up on top of the wood to try and get a pick down the back into B. And it looks like Janor is going to be the first one out. He gets taken down by EZPK. There's Haunt from the pit, gets one. EZPK out of the way. Now, Haunt, Haunt gets cut down too by Natu, and Mameen
kills himself.
Kills himself. Okay, I was confused there for a second. Only Natu left alive. Gets taken down from Schaefer and his teammate pushing, and that will be all tied up. 13-13. VexX Gaming versus Global Gaming eSports.
The pressure is really on right now for VexX Gaming, and Mameen is having a rough go of it between the suicide right there, killing himself. Not even really sure how that happened. It must have been a heat grenade goof of sorts, and then earlier getting killed by Natu, and then even earlier on CT side, just never really being able to gain traction and make any holds and really step up for his team. He's just been getting shut down pretty much everywhere. So if he would be able to turn it up a little bit and find some frags of his own, and VexX Gaming might be able to break the streak that Global Gaming is now on. This has been a really streaky game. We've seen both teams go back and forth getting the win streaks.
Haunt's going to be the first line of defense as VexX Gaming makes their way up mid. Oh, they're going to go for the wrap here, trying to go to B. Mainline's all over, though. Gets the first kill. That's going to be Janor, who's down out of the way. And now the 2 CTs in B are just going to drop back and sit, throw a couple flashbangs. Mainline's right there. Gets one more. Can he go for the second? Can he get red? Yes, he does. That's 3 for him. Going for the 4th. Doesn't pay off as Mameen was right there. Quickly traded out by Connor, though. So now only player left on T side, VexX Gaming eSports, is going to be Fox. This is going to be a 1 versus 4 after Mainline got a big 3K to put themselves in this situation. So Fox is going to work into construction, get the bomb, and he is completely pinched now. The only way that he can go is through his CTs into B, or through CTs through CT spawn. which is going to be rough. 2 in each direction. He slipped a foot. They know that he is in the construction. Here comes Haunt on the flank. That nade's going to do some damage. Pull Fox, focus away, and Haunt will eventually get the frag. Big 3K for mainline, and Haunt on the cleanup there. But 14-13, Global Gaming Esports finally has the lead in this game.
Yeah, wow. This is their first lead that they've had all game, right?
This is the first one.
Wow, so, man, that must just be really devastating for VexX Gaming, having to take that. Just must be really rough. Global Gaming has won 7 rounds in a row now. That must just be so emotionally and mentally devastating for them. But this round, they're going to go with that aggressive B take, which I'm not sure if we've seen from them on gun rounds yet this game.
But look at how well the counter flashes and nades are doing there. And that is actually fire from Kloss, who's able to get that kill on Red. And mainline is able to spray down Natu and then drop back. Kloss has already pushed his way to the car so quickly early into the round. We don't even have 30 seconds out of the way yet. And we've already lost 2 of the terrorists. That's going to be Red and Natu out. Jnor's trying to even it up, though. Gets 1 before he gets traded out by mainline. That's a 2K for mainline to start this off. Now we have Mameen and Fox left. Let's see if either one of them can make something happen. They're going to commit here, and it looks like they're going to try and work their way up the banana. It will be a 2 versus 4, though. 2 CTs right there holding B. Mainline ready with the flash. That takes Fox out of it. Mameen is flashed also, so now we have Mameen by himself versus 4 terrorists. Can he get mainline? No, mainline with the 4K that round to give Global Gaming Esports their 15th round, and now they're up by 2, and that puts big pressure onto Vex here, who's very low on money.
Yeah, their economy is really not in a position where they can make this comeback happen. They're going to have to use their fancy footwork and strats to make this round happen, as they only have 2 AKs and 3 Galils. Mainline he's been pretty good all game, but it really hasn't been until a few rounds ago where he's just been absolutely losing his mind, stacking multiple multi-kill rounds in a row. And man, just that 4K looked pretty. Even had a frag or 2 through smoke.
Ooh, Haunt gets caught right there in the window, but Schaefer is able to trade out a terrorist for him, so it's going to be 4-on-4. Schaefer getting a kill on Red, and then I believe that was Natu, yes, taking down Haunt. Haunt was just ran his way up the boiler stairs into the window and just gets smoked by Natu, who is over on T-side apartments, shooting his way through the window. And we're going to have your 3 terrorist bunch up here on the bottom of Banana. 1 player's over there working the apartments. He's going to try and see if he can pull some rotate off. But Kloss and his teammate Mainline are trying to hold B down, and it looks like it's just going to be an attempt at selling the fake over at B, and they're going to see if that boiler room guy can catch a rotator. Not looking like he's going to be able to catch a rotator because no one rotated that way. Your number 9 and your number 6, that's going to be Easy PK, and Schaefer still in the A bomb site. Here goes Mainline rotating off of that fake through CT spawn, and now the bomb is going to rotate off the banana. 3 players now trying to work their way up mid. 1 is already truck side, 1 is Arch. Actually, that's not truck side, that was Arch, and then 1 player is still in the apartments. He's not quite out yet. He's going to hop out, and I can't believe I'm still stuck on nothing over here. Let's keep it going. This could be the last round here for Vex. Only Jnorn left alive. He gets 1 pick. Can he get Schaefer? Not able to take Schaefer down, and Global Gaming Esports will bring it home 16-13 in an extremely tight game.